You've seen a few false dawns at the Dons in your time over recent years. Is this the most settled you've seen them in some time?
Yeah, it is. And I think settled is a good choice of word too, because I think over the years, even going back to the Sheedy days, Essendon has had this history of mercurial performances. And when something good's happening, it's off the back of some incredible individual effort or some Sheedy shenanigans back in the day. I think what a lot of Essendon people are really enjoying at the moment is being a normal footy club that produces normal, predictable performances. And I know on field, that is a real priority for Brad Scott and that coaching team, is just eliciting that consistent level of performance week in, week out. And you're getting that. And I think one of the great things, whatever ends up happening for them this year, I think one of the great things is a couple of elements have really come to the fore. I think one is a bit of depth and maturity, and one is resilience. And particularly up forward too. I mean, you think Peter Wright not there for half the year. Jake Stringer's been very up and down. Sam Wiedemann hasn't really found a decent level, and yet they've been able to conjure winning scores. A really good spread of goal kickers. There were 10 individual goal kickers against the Crows. Maturity, I think you're seeing the emergence of a guy like Kyle Langford up forward, real maturity about his performance now. Ben Hobbs, speaking of maturity, as a midfield strength, he's been a revelation. 19 years old, and he's got the maturity. The way he conducts himself on the field, he sort of feels like he's been there for 6 or 7 years already, and he's become an indispensable part of that midfield group. I think up forward, you've got guys like Jai Minzy and Mac Welfie, playing small pressure forward roles and doing that really well. So there's an evenness of contribution now across the board. Some of the lesser lots have really stood up. And it's not all any longer about Merritt and Parrish, as good as they were again yesterday. I think the load's being spread a lot more evenly across the board for the Bombers.